Hi guys, welcome to a special reading for anyone who needs to heal from addiction. I know that it's very difficult, it's not easy because we're working against our brains and our behaviors that are habitual behaviors, and it's all about how we feel, right? It's all really about how we're feeling. That's why we get involved with addiction to begin with, because we're trying to fix how we're feeling. We're trying to change how we're feeling. And addiction is really a disease. It's a disease that we are fighting, but we'll fight it and we'll win. We can heal, we can restore, we can repair. We can always continue to do so. And the best part is that we have Source and Mother Earth to help us. We're not doing this alone. And when I was getting ready for this reading, this card was flipped over. And we've had this message here at School for the Fool before, and it's a beautiful message. But what are we going to do now to shift out of addiction? We're going to turn knowledge into wisdom. We're going to start doing things because we know it's time to do them. We're going to call on the wolf spirit's help here for help. And we're going to turn our knowledge into wisdom and stop doing these things that are keeping us sick and stuck and lower vibrational. And that will be different for everyone who's joining me here. Whether that be a food addiction, a sex addiction, drugs, alcohol, people, places, things. We can get addicted to things, right? We can get addicted to people. We can get addicted to things in our environment. It's going to be different for everyone. So please use this reading to heal as the messages resonate with you, okay? And remember, you matter. You matter. And if you're in dark times right now and you're hurting, remember we're here to heal and repair and restore. And we can build a new vision because we can create. That's the beauty. When we do this, because we're going to free up some energy now to create positive patterns. Hello, Queen of Wands energy. And look, she looks like an angel. That's gorgeous. What beautiful energy of creation right there. That's how we want to be feeling. Free. And look at, she's dressed in white as a symbol of purity. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to purge. We're going to purge the toxins from our life, the things that are keeping us lower vibrational, so we can feel pure again, so we can, work with our chakras. Even, these things block our chakras and manifest as sickness in the body. Because we know we're three things: body, mind, soul, and that's how we heal. The Lovers. And this is what we really want. We want to love ourselves. We want to love ourselves so we can love the people around us. And then too, we want to have love. We want to have a balanced love, an equal love. And this, I really feel, is a love that keeps us in our highest vibration to our authentic self and connects us to Source and Mother Earth. Guys, I want to get the message from this card. I really do. Queen of Wands. May the sunflowers dance. I bring light to this dark world. I make flowers grow. I make people dance. If you need warmth, inspiration, optimism, support, and encouragement, then you've come to the right place. I know that you have many ideas, many dreams. I want your ambition to shine. I want your power to show. I want your charisma to sparkle. Bathe yourself in my golden light, and confidence will be yours. I spread my vitality upon you. This is not a time to be shy or hesitant. You have to stand at the center of attention, the greatest star you have to be, the superhero you have to be. A dream is only interesting when it becomes real. So make it real. I stand behind you on this journey so that one day you can make the world dance. Energy, courage, self-assurance, vitality, ambition, support, and charisma are the energies that the Queen of Wands brings. That's beautiful message. Thank you. And that's why we're doing this. Okay. Let's shift out now. And we have the lovers here. True love. True love restored. And for self too, because we know there's a lot of shame and guilt that goes with addictions. And literally feeling like, you know, sometimes it's just too much. We don't want to feel like that. We don't want to feel like it's just too much. We want to feel happy and creating. Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. I love how she feels in this card. She feels free. I feel freedom. And like everything is in working order now. You know, this to me is working with the darkness to purge it, to use that energy to, as part of our visions to create with, to use these lessons to learn with. And I see, you know what, when we go through these kinds of things, they help us activate because we're moving energy through our chakras now. We're unblocking things. We start having activations. There's going to be a lot of third eye activations, you know, which are going to lead to crown chakra activations, which then is direct contact with source. It'll be easier. It'll be easier to do this as time goes on because of that. And I do have an episode on chakras that I am going to air if anyone wants to do that very soon, if just start learning about it. That's why, like, you know, we are energy. We're energy. We need to know these things. We need to know these things in being energy, what type of battery we are, so we can change things. We can shape shift, so we're not staying stuck where we are. I know that you may think that you feel stuck, but you're not. We can do this, okay? Six of Cups, and that is the real restoration of balance right there. The Six of Cups. You know, the Six of Cups, we say, is love coming back from your past, pure love, true love, something you always wish. Like, you know, a lot of us, like when we're stuck in addictive behavior, we're like, how did I get here? How did I get here? You know what? This is not what I dreamed when I was young. This is not where I thought it was going. Like, this doesn't feel good. But you know what? That's what this is about. This is about getting back who you always were. And we can change our tune, we can raise our vibration, and we can start rating a positive story for ourselves and manifest it here. And you know what, if people around you are making you feel like you have to stay stuck too, just remember, stay strong and do the work within, and know what you're doing. You know, start to stand strong in yourself and know what you're doing and know why you're doing it as you create your positive patterns. And look, we have Temperance. And Temperance, we know, is here to help us see the light in the darkness and actually bloom through it. You know, the water is pouring out onto this beautiful I can't remember. I know what this flower is. But it's pouring onto the flower, and it's a flower that blooms, the lotus, that blooms through the mud. And like, it blooms in the mud. And, you know, the water ends up clearing. And it's like the butterflies are looking at that light, and they can see the transformation at hand. And there is an actual transformation that is hand, but it's emotional. We have to deal with our emotions. This is about shedding light on our emotions and freeing ourselves and accepting ourselves for exactly who we are, flaws and all. And then shifting, because we're human. We didn't come here to be perfect. This is not about feeling perfect all the time, or looking perfect, or acting perfect, or being perfect. This is about accepting we're human, seeing through the illusion. We make mistakes, we learn the lessons, we pick ourselves up, we get back up, and then we shed the light on our darkness and we transform through it. We use that energy. And there is going to be a lot of self-acceptance here, and then integration of higher self. And I was really hoping we would see the star. I thought that's what this was, but here's the star, and here's actual healing. Here is it actually happening. And you know what's beautiful? With the star, and I'm going to put it like this because I feel called to do so. So we have here with the Queen of Wands, we have Temperance. That's the beginning. Now we are using our emotions to create with, to temper ourselves, to heal, to actually bloom as the lotus through the darkness. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta shut the window. And then here with the Lovers, we have integration of higher self and actually learning and growing on our spiritual quest. When we raise vibration, so wild out there right now. When we raise vibration, and we work with balance and true love and calling in, our the people we want to harmonize with, the people that we know that actually want to see us succeed and love us for us, and they want to vibe with us. When we deal with our darkness and we integrate higher self, we make more room for the light. And then here with the Eight of Wands energy, we've got the star. So now we are actually healing. And remember, when it's darkest, that's when we wish upon a star and we see the star. And I love too now, the emotions are flowing more freely because we've raised our vibration and we've integrated more of the light. And literally a vibration raised. That hummingbird is there, making its presence known. And now we're working with heart. It's green. So we've had heart chakra activation. And we're feeling alive again. We're restoring life. We're restoring balance. And then we have the King of Wands. Now we have counterparts. Now we actually have restored balance and we've restored love. That's the male vibration and the female vibration now. Both energies. And that is actual restoration here with the Six of Cups. And what is this all about? The devil energies. That's what we are moving away from. We're moving away from the devil energies. No more of this. We're transforming from this literally to this. That's the transformation. And we're doing it with Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords has higher self, the wolf's presence right there. Higher self, integrated higher self now. But there is a black bird beside him, and that is a symbolism for bird's eye view and integration of the darkness and understanding that dark and light are a part of you. You can't be perfect. That's first and foremost. You accept your darkness and then you start shifting through it and cutting away of it and learning the lessons and actually mastering yourself by restoring balance. And you do that by finding authentic self. And I will link the episode of authentic self to this for anybody who wants to go further in, you know, how we find our authentic self. And it starts with a lot of unprogramming ourselves because we've been programmed. I mean, that's first and foremost. And remember, if you're feeling like giving up, yes, death and transformation is here. Do not give up, okay? Do not give up hope. We just transform. We just transform through the energies like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Now, let's just see what is being activated. What is being activated here within these energies? And I am going to read the Eight of Wands at the end for anyone who wants to stick around, because I do think there's an extra message in the Eight of Wands. I'll read it at the end though. Okay, this is what's being activated within the energies. The Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords. This is the same card. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Exactly it. What we're sitting here discussing together, okay? Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So that's the meaning in this deck, and we discussed the meaning in this deck, and it's gorgeous. Now, we're going to get a healing oracle. And there it is. Meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. And remember, let's shift our focus. What we think about is where we start the change first and foremost. Our thoughts create energetic patterns for us to follow. Let's create positive energetic patterns for us to follow. That's instantaneous vibration, and that's air thoughts right here, okay, to tackle these devil energies. Now let's just see what we need to let go of. We always need to start by letting go of something, right? That's another place we need to start of to raise our vibes. Well, hello, surrender to joy. That's gorgeous. I love it. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. All right, we'll just get one of these healing oracles and close out the reading. And I just want to say thanks. I'm sorry about the noise. I want this reading to be very, I know it's hard when you're trying to heal from addiction, you know, like you want this reading to be healing for you. And the noise out there, any interruption, I just want to say thank you for sticking around and continuing to heal with me. Okay. This is our oracle. 49. Non-duality. And look at that. Look at the light and the dark coming together. And we know that's yin and yang. Masculine and feminine. The lovers. My heart just skipped a beat. It actually skipped a beat there. What gorgeous, gorgeous energy. All right. So the meaning of this card. Non-duality, and it links to this card. So for anyone that wants to stick around at the end, I'll have the meaning of this card as well. Now, non-duality, that which I believe becomes my reality. As we each walk our path in life, we experience things that are perceived as good or bad. As empaths, the universe strives to teach us that there is a different choice. This other choice is called non-duality. Through judgments and labels, thoughts and emotions are projected out into the world as energy. It is not hard to see that the projected experience of most because of duality is one of fear and lack. Seeing is one thing, but feeling this constant barrage of energetic judgment, labeling fear and lack becomes very taxing to empaths. It is a lower vibration. Henceforth, it is the heaviness that often becomes your daily experience in this world. When you give in to the same process of duality, you add your own energies to this experience. And because of your power, you can become your own worst enemy. Energy follows intention, and what you intend becomes your reality. The practice of positive thought and affirmations can be helpful, but isn't even that a duality? The very first moment of drama or upheaval can uproot all of the positivity, leaving you to wonder why. When you realize that sometimes bad things happen to lead to greater learnings, that adversity can build emotional strength, and as all experience can lead to energetic wisdom, the path becomes one of energetic ascension. No longer do labels of good, bad, light, dark, spiritual, evil, abundance, lack, love, hate, sadness, and anger control the moment. When you release the labels and strive continuously to experience the vibration that is present in the teaching of the moment, you soon realize that in releasing heaviness is replaced that with which is full of light. In this absence of intention, this energy is free to be used on your journey forward. Now, this is everything we've talked about. This is actually raising vibration enough to just enter the oneness. And when you enter the oneness, everything is just an experience and energy. And it's all there to create with. And it's all about what we're talking about. Your thoughts are actually real, and they create energetic patterns for you to follow. And if your thoughts are negative, you're creating energetic patterns for you to follow right off the bat. But if you just surrender to joy, well, you're just shifting right out of that. Well, hello. And then non-duality. If you just stop, oh, this is bad, I'm bad. This is good, I'm good. Oh, this is bad happening. Oh, this is good. And you just let your vibration raise like that. That's not balancing. That's not restoring balance. You're just in extremism. And then no wonder why, you're not dealing with your emotions actually at the same time as well. You're going to be called to want to do things that instantaneously raise your vibration and don't fill your cup. Right? And that's what we're moving away from. We're moving things that move into things that sustain us, that keep us actually humming like a hummingbird in that vibration. And we can move around and we can deal with things better in our life, and we can create a new picture. Okay? All right, now I'm just going to read the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords for who has stuck around for the message. And you know what? These are where the best messages are. I love channeling and reading, but you know what? These books are beautifully written too, and they should be shared. Which is why I read when I'm called to read a message. Okay, this is perfect. Live in motion. Now I can move on with my life and go where I want to go quite faster than before. I have space around me. Freedom is mine at last, and my energy is intact, ready to be set in motion. So is yours. We both know what our goals are and what to do to reach them. Inspiration flows out of us. There's absolutely no stopping us. 101 tasks have to be done, and done they will be. And once the current project is completed, another will appear, even more stimulating. Of course, we must remember to always think before we act, but we must act without further delay. Life is interested only when we live in motion. Motion, bursting energy, speed, inspiration, action, vitality. And we're living with it addiction. We're not really feeling like we're in motion, right? We're only like, we're stop, start, stop, start. And if you're an empath and you're hurting yourself, self-sabotaging yourself or soothing yourself with your addictive behavior, don't do that, because it's not really helping you. And you know that. You actually know that. This is about feelings. That's why we're surrendering to joy. Joy in the moment. And of non-duality, of not judging yourself, so now you can shift out and heal and use it as an experience to create through. And the Knight of Swords, he knows that better than anybody. Charge forth, brave knight. If you come to cross my path, know that I won't let anything or anyone else stop me. The wild power of my white wolf and black crow run through my veins. Danger is a detail that I care not about. There's only one road possible, and that has led me to victory. Compassion or softness are not my concern. At the present moment, I want to reach my goals, whatever the consequences may be. I feel you're on the same crusade. You have this quest to accomplish, and there's no stopping you. Maybe there will be collateral damages. So what? No grail can be found by staying put and quiet. So go on, move further and farther. Let no winter wind ever slow you down. Don't rest till you've won. Ambition, quest, determination, fearless, strong, masculine power. Now, that is incredible. And you know what? Don't give up on yourself. Know that this is your battle, and if people around you do not understand what you're doing right now and they want to keep you lower vibrational because they're familiar with you, remember that you're raising vibes and why you're doing this. And you know why you're doing this. That's why you're joining me here. And thank you for joining me here for this lovely healing from addiction, beautiful reading that we've got here. And now we can shift out and be in the flow. I also want to say too, I will link below an episode on Yin and Yang, as well as masculine and feminine, if for anyone who wants to check those episodes out. I want to thank Wolf Spirit for showing up and reminding us that we can turn our knowledge into wisdom. Thank you. This has been a beautiful reading. I am so excited to tape the cards and go off and create with this energy that has been made here. Thank you for joining me here. Please go out and start creating your positive patterns right now. And remember, it all starts with your thoughts and then shift into all the other energies. We know we have, excuse me, air, fire, water, earth. These are all things we can deal with. And you know what? Maybe you want to go air, water, fire, earth. Maybe that's a good way for you to shift through things. You do what works for you. You go within and start creating your healing journey right now, because you matter. Thank you for joining me here. I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone. I love you all, and I'm sending you so many healing vibes to start on your journey right now.